Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Kurt Grass, and welcome back to Farlands or Bust. Woof indeed. This is episode 445, and we are breaking out of a subterranean hidey hole here, and we will be continuing on, walking to the Farlands. Ooh, cemetery. You can see straight down onto the bed there. We're going to continue, walking to the Farlands once I get done pointing out the obvious. And grabbing Wolfie, dropping off some seeds, grabbing a boat, getting pushed by Wolfie, putting the boat in water, and continuing west, like I said, to the Farlands, episode 445. It is Wednesday, February 4th, 2015, and we are continuing to race to the Farlands against nobody. It is not a race at all. But we're going to the Farlands here, and we're raising money for Child's Play charity at farlandsorbust.com. We are up to 22,000, past the 22,000 mark. $22,050.72, and we're gonna go check out that cool overhang over there. That is 44% of the way to our $50,000 goal for this season of Farlands or Bust, Season 5. And we're trying to raise that in time to hold another Flobathon in March. If you're new here, then hello, my name is Kurt. That guy is Wolfie. If you're new, basically, I don't press F3 to find out how far we have walked until we raise and reach the goal for the Child's Play charity fundraiser for the season. Previous seasons have seen over $100,000, $26,000, $8,200, etc., etc. And then when we reach that goal, we have a Flobathon, a live stream on the Twitches. And at the end of the live stream is where I press F3. So it's dependent on your generosity and whether or not this creeper is going to blow me to smithereens. So, a little bit slow. You know, basically the Farlands or Bust methodology of fundraising, of raising funds, is a little bit slower than other gaming marathons. It's not a 48-hour or 7-day non-stop live stream or anything like that. Like your Mario marathons, your desert buses, your other things such as those. It's far more of a slow burn, where we do 3 episodes a week, and we try to keep raising money for Child's Play charity. Of course, a good cause, getting toys, books, games to kids in hospitals around the world. So definitely a lot slower than your other marathons, gaming charity marathons and whatnot. But I do have an idea. We need we're obviously still less than 50% of the way there. Ooh, look at these. These flowers in a row. So I do indeed have an idea that I will reveal on Friday, because Friday is 1 month until the 4-year anniversary. Is that confusing enough for you? Basically, we started the series, Minecraft series. I started my channel as a YouTube gaming. My first Let's Play of Minecraft was on March 6th, 2011. So on February 6th, this Friday, I am going to reveal my diabolical plan for raising money for Child's Play charity. It's diabolical and disastrous and treacherous. It is, I suppose, well, some people will like it and some people will not like it. They'll think it's bad or something like that, but that's the point. It's like a hostage situation. You got to donate to Child's Play charity to fix what's going on. But I'm not going to reveal that until Friday. So look forward to Friday's episode for some interestingness, some unusual activities for Farlands or Bust. Let the speculation begin. But no, we're looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to that, kind of switching things up. But yeah, that's also something to look forward to, is this March. 4 years of doing the YouTubes with Minecraft. And it's kind of crazy. A lot of people who started YouTube with a series or a game perhaps no longer play that game, or perhaps have, done different series, but pretty interesting, and perhaps a testament to my lack of originality that I'm continuing on with the same series that I started my YouTube channel with. It's changed, obviously. It started as a standard Minecraft Let's Play, and then I got the pea-brained idea to try to walk to the Farlands, and then I turned it into a charity fundraiser, and etc., etc., etc. But, yeah, pretty crazy stuff. 4 years. It's madness. Madness, I say. And I'll say right now, I'm to be quite honest, I don't really have, I haven't, as I said, the donations have moderately slowed. I don't have that many new questions to answer today from donors. Got a few, but woof. Yeah, I know, Wolfie. You got anything you want to say to the people at all? No. Nope, I saw that nod, shake of the head back and forth, meant no. So a little bit lacking for the stuff. So any amount counts for Child's Play charity. You don't gotta donate $30, $40, $50 or whatever. Or, a couple bucks here and there. Always helps get not only the Child's Play charity, the fundraiser numbers going up, but also Child's Play charity in general. So keep doing that at farlandsorbust.com, and then you can ask a question. Ask a question if you can with the comments there, and I'll try to answer it. And you'll give me things to talk about here in Farlands or Bust, so I'm not stuck like I am right now, thinking, well, what do I got to talk about? I don't know what to talk about. Professional content creator. That's what I do. I'm gonna grab some wolves. Wolves? I mean wool. Speaking of snow. People still dealing with the snow? Still a snow day or not today? Or was that just Monday? Got a lot of snow around here. Around these parts. Hey, there it is. I said there was a sheep over here. I say, I doth declare there was a sheep over here. Where did it go? Yeah, they're really... I'm not seeing that many... questions. Here's one from Cold Within. Woo, are the rumors I've heard regarding a co-op spin tires true? What are the rumors you've heard? And secondly, I think I mentioned something like that in the previous spin tires video. We already did a multiplayer with Biffa once on the volcano map, but hopefully it helps in that the spin tires, whoa, you're now able to save the game, and hopefully, I'm not sure, I haven't tested that yet, but hopefully that marries over to the multiplayer version as well. Because previously, with multiplayer, you start a multiplayer world and you can't leave the world, because you can't save the world, you can't save your progress in a multiplayer world. So, like when myself and Biffa were playing, we played for a good 2 or 3 hours or something like that, but we had like a 3-hour break in between where we just left the game running. Because we were afraid if we logged out that we wouldn't be back or all of our progress would be gone, because that's sure enough what happens. So I think they might have fixed that. So yeah, trying to see about doing like the flood map with some, perhaps more than one person. There's a maximum of 4 players on spin tires on a map at any given time. So hopefully soon, but we've got this single player run on the hill that recently started yesterday. Yeah, the video went up yesterday. So yeah, I guess if you're not paying attention too often to the other videos I upload to YouTube, yeah, Spin Tires is back. Spin Tires is back. Speaking of other series, Cold Within asks if they can expect a return to Eidolon. I would like to. That is another game that is a little bit... I mean, I started that thinking it would be a series, so I think I have episode 1 and episode 2 up there. But that is another game that is very similar to Farlands or Bust, so it's the kind of stuff I don't want to run out of interest just walking around. Maybe we'll have to give ourselves some goals or something like that. But yeah, maybe that'll be a good... maybe that'll be a good live streamy I've been walking the wrong direction here for a couple seconds. Oops! I'm like, I noticed that the sun is going down, but I'm not seeing the sun on the horizon. So something's wrong with my cardinal directional positioning here. Alright, we've somehow made it to the end of the first day here without too much dead air. No promises for the next 2 days. Let's get to a little bit of an open area. And then, make the elevated hidey hole. Bleep blop. And the bloop blop. Very nice. And let's go to sleep. And continue in the morning. And the sun is completely gone. And awakeness. And awakeness indeed-ness. Right, Wolfie. Right indeed. Alright, let's use a boat here. Bloop, 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 bloop. Bloop. Yeah, there aren't... I mean, there are some questions, but I'm kind of just holding on to them to maybe, like I said, do a theme episode or something. A question I got a long time ago on Twitter that I don't think I ever answered is, do you have any intentions... Excuse me, boat. Do you have any intentions of traveling to Southeast Asian countries like Singapore for a short getaway trip in the future? If I was going to fly that far a distance, it would not be for a short period of time. And also, I don't know, I don't really have too much interest in Southeast Asia or the Asian countries in general. Like in the last episode, I don't like sushi. No, that has nothing to do with it. I mean, if I was going to take a flight that long, I would probably prefer to go to Australia or New Zealand or something like that. So yeah, I don't see myself in the near future. I mean, perhaps in the distant future or something like that. But I just don't. It's not something I'm particularly interested in. Does that make sense? I mean, nothing. I hold nothing against the countries or anything, and I've seen certain videos and documentaries where people travel, travel shows and stuff where people travel to Japan or Singapore or Vietnam or something like that, and certainly there's a lot of interesting stuff there, but personally myself, I don't have too much interest in either the cities there, and there's some interesting landscape and stuff, but there's still a whole host of other things I'd rather see. I want to go to Alaska or I've never been to Yellowstone or where else? Other places, just even within the United States. The United States. So I'm not. Yeah, it's travel is a bit of a strange. It's a strange topic with me. I'd like to travel. And even thinking about, I know I'm not, I'd like to go to Minecon, obviously, Minecraft, like I said, big thing, but I need to somehow make a little bit more of a justification for it, especially the current costs are monumental. And apparently the summer in London is the most expensive time to travel there as an American, and all that fun stuff goes along with that. So I'm like, also, I'm trying to I haven't given it too much thought just yet, but trying to maybe I can make more of an experience out of it. Like, maybe on the way there or on the way back, stop by Iceland. Iceland is a place I'd like to go. Of course, in July, Iceland gets almost 24 hours of sunlight. So again, probably not the most ideal time to visit such a place. And I really have no specific leanings towards exploring the rest of Europe, but maybe. So yeah, I'm trying to figure things out. But then again, also, you end up spending 2 weeks away at a place, and that's away from work and making videos and doing this stuff. I know, Wolfie, just jump right into my face about it. So who knows? Who knows? That was a really old question. I finally checked it off my list. I have a notepad here, just a text document where I copy and paste questions that I have either from, I'll glance through the comments of a past YouTube video, or there are a couple times where I'll be like, Twitter, I need things to talk about in this episode. I should have done that before this episode, but I did not. And I'll ask questions, but that was an old one, so I will get to check that off the list of things for which to discuss. Oh, here's something. Follow-up from the last episode. My plumbing issues in the house, not in my body, but in I mentioned that the sink, the kitchen sink, was like gurgling, like a constant gurgling, a draining. I think I have not resolved. I took apart the sink, which is a delightful experience. If you've never taken apart a drain, the little trap on the underside of a drain, it's a disgusting and grand old time to be able to see and clean out all of the caked on grime and crud. Especially a kitchen or a bathroom. Well, like, where else is there going to be a sink? In the kitchen or the bathroom. Those are pretty much the two places where sinks exist in a home. But it's a fun time. But yeah, there was no sort of blockage or poor situation down there. I think this house came with what's known as an RO system. Reverse osmosis. What is that? Faucet drinking water filter thing. And I think there's a problem with that because it's constantly draining into the drain, and that is what causes the gurgling, like the constant drain noise. So now I get to figure out what's going on with that situation. Came with the house, so it's not like something I would have added. It's kind of a weird thing I've never experienced before, but apparently some people are really nuts about their super duper clean water. There's nothing wrong with the water coming out of the tap, I don't think, but it's poison. No, so I get to fiddle around and maybe try to find some sort of part, or it's probably, I've searched on the internet, and it's probably some sort of overflow valve thingy, little $12 part that I should find and replace. So we'll see about that. But I've come to that conclusion. Other people were recommending, as I had thought in the comments, that it's your vent pipe to the outside is clogged or got a bird's nest in it or something. I don't think that's the case, because I turned off the water to the filter system and then the problem stopped. So the process of elimination, dear Watson. Sherlock would make a great contractor through the process of elimination. Could you imagine? Spin-off series? The crime investigation business hits an all-time low, so Sherlock has to moonlight as a plumber. Good times. I should write for TV is what I should do. Got great ideas. Oh, is this? No, this isn't the first floating cactus we've seen, but floating cactus block, cactus block, you are so spiny and kind of weird on the bottom with the texture like that. Woof. Oh, samples. Oh yeah, there. I'm tempting fate, but there are some zombies underneath there. Careful of the cactus, Wolfie. Hey. That's already happened once. If you look at the Far Lands Bust flashbacks, there was a time when I dug a piece of, was it sand or gravel, and the whole place collapsed underneath me. And many expletives were shouted, and that indeed made it to a Far Lands Bust flashback. Hey, here's an idea. It's been a long time since I've made a Far Lands Bust flashback. Well, this place is kind of neat. Let me know in the comments what moment, recent or not, would make a good Far Lands Bust flashback. Because it's been a while, and then maybe I'll make it out of it. Perhaps you can, I don't know, can you... I don't know how the new comment system works. Can you link? Perhaps on Twitter it'd be easier. Link the episode and the timestamp. Hey, Wolfie. Yeah, you over here. Picture time. Boop. Marvelous. In the comments or on Twitter, send me a message, because I know there've been a few. There've been a few I say recently, I'm even thinking probably back into the episode 200s and stuff. A lot of the Far Lands of Bust flashbacks are way back in the day. I know a recent one, or last year, or one of the episodes I did, like, you know, from episode 11 when I first set off to the Far Lands is a Far Lands of Bust flashback. Obviously, even more recently, there was that time I fell into the hole. Oh, the hole into the abyss. At the end of the previous, what was that, episode like 335 or something like that, when I went, ee! There have been a couple of moments like that. Finding the golden apple. I don't know, I should make that into a Far Lands Bus flashback. Or did I already? Who knows? So yeah, perhaps I'll have to bring back some Far Lands Bus flashbacks. I know that's kind of a neat way. There have been some discussion. I saw some discussion either in the comments or somewhere else that, you know, some people are like, oh, is this a series I should really get into? Do I need to watch all the other episodes? No, you don't need to watch all the other episodes. There's no continuous? Woo, look at that, Spire. There's no continuous storyline or plot that you have to follow. There's no recurring characters or anything like that. But if you do want kind of a recap, and perhaps you want to know the in-jokes and the themes, the Far Lands of Bust flashbacks are the way to go. You know, that's where you get your information about your floating block of ice, when we got Wolfie, and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's probably something I should be a little bit more proactive about bringing back as the Far Lands of Bust flashbacks. Perhaps we'll have more different guest introductions. The most recent one was from Gavin of Rooster Teeth. Oh, did I miss that entire place over there? That's a shame. Let's go to sleep. And awakeness. Oh well. Ooh, watch your step. Ooh. Sheep. Oh, hi. Thanks. Excuse me. Don't make me sick Wolfie on ya. Whoop-ha! You get messed up, you get wolfified. Oh, this terrain is really all over the place, isn't it? Yeah, I know, sheep guy. Oh, I think, isn't it, well, today, or someday, with the newer versions of Minecraft, obviously not what we're playing, but you're able to change your name. I think you're limited to like how many times you can change your name, but it still doesn't affect your game. Like if I was to if somebody was to change their name on the Minecraft server, it still tracks you and authorizes you based on your player ID. But I believe they recently. It might have been today. I keep seeing comments about it, like people are afraid if I change my name, I'll lose my progress in this version of the game. I don't think that's the case, but I'm not going to change it regardless. So yeah, that's an interesting thing. I guess if you play Minecraft, I think that's only for the PC, however, or the desktop versions, regardless. PC, Mac, Linux, whatever, as opposed to the console versions. So that's a thing that has happened. Not as big a deal being made out of it as it has in the past. Careful, Wolfie! Gah. Go, good gravy! What are you doing? You noodle? Boop. And boop. Alright. Oh, there's some pigs over here. A boosh! Murder! Oh, dang it. That pig was dry. Woof. Woof to you too. Chickens. Indeed. So, what else is new, everybody? Oh, I feel terrible. This is the worst when I, like, don't have a particular train of thought or storyline to follow. Not storyline, but just talky line. Dead air, if you will. Alright, let's make some boats here. I'll do the classic commentary thing and just talk about what I'm actually doing in the video game. That's a rare thing here in Farlands or Bust. Right, Wolfie? Eh. Whoa! I'll smack you upside the head with the crafting bench. What do we got? How much more time do we gotta go? I'm watching the clock. Come on! Get the day over with. Squid. That's something I miss. As a well, not so recent, but current gluten-free allergy person, I always used to get, like, the main thing I would get going out to a restaurant, if they had it for an appetizer, would be fried calamari. And that is indeed something I can no longer eat, obviously, but that's something I miss. A place, I'm not sure in North America, but if it's elsewhere, it's a chain place called Carabas. It's an Italian place. It's like a nicer Olive Garden. It's a chain restaurant. It's owned by the same people who own Outback. Basically, I don't know if this is the case everywhere, but at least right around where I'm at, if you can find an Outback, right behind it will be a Carabas. There are, like, they build them next to each other on purpose, but they're owned by the same restaurant conglomerate or whatever. But they had very good fried calamari. Carabas, not Outback. I don't even know if Outback does, but especially the, what was it called? They came with like a spicy, like giardiniera kind of sauce. It was really good. So I suppose if you are yourself able to consume the gluten, get yourself over to a Carabas sponsor. No, and try out their calamari Ricardo or something it's called. They do have a gluten-free menu though, so I am still able to eat at the Carabas with limited choice, not much or any of the pastas, of course, but they do have a gluten-free menu. So hooray for me indeed. Why did I think? Oh, because of the squid. Oh man, I'm really grasping at squids here. I'm grasping at squids. And now it's completely silent now that the music has stopped. Great news! Is it me, or is, like, the terrain loading slower than usual? Look at that. Perhaps if I change the fog distance a bit to reset things. I don't know. I am also kind of running out of hard drive space on all of my hard drives. I've got 6 hard drives installed on this thing. 2 of which are solid state drives. One for my system and programs, the other for my game installs. I have a Fraps, a terabyte Fraps recording, not Fraps, but just a recording where I record I record all my footage from Fraps or DXTroy or wherever. And then 3 terabyte drives. One that's all my video work. One that's my documents. And one that is like archives, like a backup. A lot of old other video work, I think from 2011, 2012. And the other one carries 2013, 14, and now 15. I'm really running out of space. A few of those are red in the my computer window to show how much space they don't have left. So definitely, I should probably take the archive stuff because it already exists on my external. This is not counting the external backup network drive or the cloud. I could probably safely delete those, but it is perhaps the lack of... Is that gold or is that iron? That's iron. Okay, I was going to say, if that was gold, that would not be normal. That would not be normal at all, to find gold at this level. So yeah, perhaps I gotta finagle some disk space or something. I don't think there's no more space in my computer either. I've got the 4 bays on the bottom and then the 2 on top filled to the gill. Filled to the gills. I will take your wool, but not your friends. I don't know why. As an example. Yeah, we haven't seen any pink sheep in a long while. Perhaps I should collect all of the moments we find a pink sheep and turn that into a Far Lands Bus flashback. Hey, that won't take forever to find all those episodes. Perhaps you guys can do it for me. No. Oh, man. Yeah, but that would be kind of funny if I could do the pink sheep. Like just it would be like a constant loop of me saying pink sheep the multiple times I find a pink sheep. And it's happened a couple times during flobathons. So I probably wouldn't be able to get that footage, but I'm on the prowl for some pink sheep. Hey, look! The sun! It's starting to go down in the west. We really stretched our luck here with the lack of commentary. I promise things will get better. Friday I've got big plans. Well, they're not huge plans, but they're plans. I have plans indeed to kind of encourage more frequent donations to Child's Play charity, and it's not, I'm not gonna like hold hostage episodes. I'm not gonna be like, no more Far Lands of Bust episodes until every, 2,000 raised or 5,000 raised. That'd be a good idea, but I don't quite feel like resorting to that just yet. Perhaps that will be a last resort if we are, running into Mouch. Wait a dang minute. What just happened there? Did I rewind? Did I? Oh, did I? Wait. I must have. Wait. Wait. When did I gain that half a heart back? Did I accidentally eat some of Wolfie's treats? Or did I just gain it back from taking fall damage? I'm confused. We'll have to look back at the footage. Yeah, Wolfie wants to as well. He finds it suspect that I gained that half a heart back unnaturally, without provocation, if you will. Yeah, I think probably I just didn't notice, but I probably, as I often do, ate one of Wolfie's treats accidentally. But here we go. Here's a place where we can make our end of the episode hidey hole. Episode 445. The episode that I didn't have anything to talk about in. It will be quickly forgotten as one of the least popular episodes of Far Lands of Bust, but I do appreciate those of you who have stuck around with me until the end for doing so. Oh, hi Wolfie, how you doing? You're not... Where did you go? Oh, he's back outside. All right, have a seat. Float. We're going to go to sleep with the calming sounds of river noises. We'll have to go to the bathroom. Soothing ocean noises. Yeah, it's like white noise. A white noise machine to help you sleep. But yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Thank you for sticking with me here. And hey, if you want to give me more things to talk about, keep donating at farlandsorbust.com to Child's Play charity. A little comment box will allow you to ask me a question that I will answer in a future episode. Be sure to also leave your username in the comment box, because by default, Child's Play charity makes all donations anonymous. So if you do want a little bit of a reference or a shout out to your question, do that there. And look forward to this Friday, 1 month until the 4-year anniversary of starting Far Lands or Bust, or at least starting my YouTube channel as a Let's Play series, this Let's Play series. We have some interesting ideas on how to get through this remaining 56% of the way to get $50,000 for Child's Play charity, and then bring upon the next Flobathon. Stay tuned. My name is Kurt. Thanks for watching. I will see you next time. And now it's completely silent now that the music has stopped. Great news!